be better. Yeah, we seem to be seeing
MMR is just a number.
only the one
Excuse
side of
me,
the map.
bro.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, we don't only
MMR
want to
is
see
just a
Ancient
number.
Tribe, we want to see what Navi are up to as well. But like always, production observer always on point. The wards are gonna start flying out. Some of that was spotted, I think. We should be some sentries coming over. Mobe actually no no regen at all. He just went for four branches and what's the instant bottle. He is laning against the Dragonite, so I'm guessing that the Dragonite cannot apply enough pressure in terms of damage. Though sometimes you're gonna see these Dragonites just run at you and punch you, which is gonna be very annoying, but definitely not something that can take your life. So, anyways, talked about how I think Navi's lineup is slightly better, but Ancient Tribe, the thing is their lineup is very timing oriented, right? You cannot go ultra late game with this one. You need to be doing good in lanes. You need to be dodging ganks on, blink dagger on the DK, the Lycan shapeshift, and then once your sniper, get a sniper involved somewhat in your game, and then once your other heroes are ready to fight, mainly the blinks on the Mars, blinks on the Tiny, you need to implement Lil Pleb sniper into that one, because if he's not there, you're going to be lacking on the damage. So I think this is not easy to execute. Hopefully they do manage to make something happen here, Ancient Tribe, and put up a fight against Navi. There is going to be a pause, hopefully not going to be lasting too long. And there seems to be some lags right now. So the teams, they got into the game, but now they're gonna have time to relax. LeBron says, "Come to Kraljevo, no lags." Makes sense. And Serbia, the internet is quite good. That's why we get a lot of people who come to boot camp here. So that does make sense. Yep, starting off with the God's Rebuke. Starting off with the Chaos Bolt, seeing what the starting items are as well on these players. Dragonite obviously not going to be going for a bottle, just wants a double bracer. So my colleague once called this the dum dum build. If you go for a double bracer and max out the Dragon's Blood. I don't think Melojul is going to be maxing out the Dragon's Blood, but he is probably going to get it at least 2 points in the middle lane. Alex does block the camp and is now pulling the waves. Courier going towards the Jakiro. That's probably not going to get taken down unless Jakiro gets completely careless there. Alex, he did his best to prevent the ways for getting close to each other, connecting, but in the end the Jakiro was more successful. Very nicely done. Another shenanigan happening on the top lane as well, where, well, Danielle doesn't want to lane against an Undying, and nobody wants to do so, so just pull the waves, try to be as annoying as possible, and that's about it, and get some nice farm towards your liking, because the Undying Sniper, this can be a formidable lane. Speaking about formidable lanes, any lane versus a CK is pretty much that. So Mixa, it doesn't want to be on the receiving end of these attacks. Nothing he can do about it though. For now, though, if Malady and Shigetsu are not together, it's a lot easier for Mixa. But if they're together, two melee heroes versus the Jakiro, good luck. Good luck to you. Looking at the CS, no surprises for now. Everybody's getting something on the lane. But the first 2.5 minutes usually are not the real showing how the lanes are gonna go. I'm very much afraid for the Tiny here in the bottom lane. He has no armor. When you're a 0 armor hero versus a CK pulls you in, reduces your armor even further, every single right click is gonna hurt like hell despite your high HP. But for now, no kills. No one is even getting low. Mars is the only one that's taking some damage, but his life isn't really in jeopardy. Oh, Alex, he gets the courier there. We can see Jokic in his name. You know that guy can shoot hoops. Well, you know, still shooting some kind of a target here with the three throw coming out from Alex. Malik? It's actually not Malik that is being slapped down, but his wolves. But in the end, we'll be fine. A very slow start here, and to be expected. The only lane that I see some kill potential in is the bottom lane. And Ancient Tribe are playing it in such a way that they might be losing some CS, but then again, so is the CK. But they are not engaging in combat, and that is smart. That is very, very smart. If it's a 1 versus 1 between a Mars and anyone, he's still gonna CS quite effectively. Good damage, good animation, and 2 spells to help you as well. Malady getting low is going to be pushed into the tower, and that's what Alex was going for. So they never really want to play this lane. Smart, really smart from them. And Navi again seem to be having some lag issues, and the Mars is just happy about it, celebrating. Guys, there's also some other things to celebrate here at the Pinnacle Cup, and that is that we are gonna be doubling your first investment if you're new. So head on over to pinnacle.gg, and then once you register, use the promo code CUP23, and up to $100 you will be doubling your first investment. We do advise you to definitely bet safely and carefully, and of course, if you are below 18 years of age, this does not apply to you, and you're not going to be able to use the services. But this promo code will be available throughout the Pinnacle Cup, which, to be honest, guys, you know, it's not that long of a tournament. On the 8th, we are going to have the grand finals. Yes, we had a ton of teams. Yes, we have a ton of games. But in terms of days, you know, you just have this one and 4 more left. So head on over to pinnacle.gg and get that one going for you. We have some nice live odds for this game for sure. And look at the CK. You know what? Observer, show us the Jakiro. Show us the Jakiro. He's just so jacked. Yeah, there he is. Just show us the jacked Jakiro. Look, this is what happens, guys, if you go to the gym. Look at those arms, right? So just don't be scrawny. This is how we want to look. Yes, for Jakiro now it's harder to fly, but that means that even his wings are gonna be jacked right now.
Sometimes maybe bad.
You see, Malik says good size. Is there snow? Yeah, 20 centimeters. Yeah, today snow fell. It's April. It never snows in April. That means that fruit this year in my country, not gonna be good, not gonna be cheap. It's not nice. Oh, look at the tiny. That positioning. Very much badass. One of his arms bigger than the other one. Common problem for gamers sometimes. The Lycan Wolves. We are enjoying ourselves with the view here. And speaking of view, that's exactly what the winners of the Malta Vibes tournament will be enjoying once they go to Malta for their boot camp in a 5-star hotel. Imagine how beautiful that is going to be. Dota and then 5-star hotel. Awesome service, right? It would be a boot camp from heaven. That's what we're giving the winner of our tournament, along with $25,000. 24 for the directly invited teams because they're going to be missing out on that first series. Melojewel getting low, has to be careful, has only 1 bracer. The second one will be bought right now, and he has been doing well in CS, but Mobe is starting to pressure. Mobe has always been a very aggressive mid laner. Whenever I would watch him, he would try to dominate the lane. I remember when he played a Necro as well. He would just run in on you. Those are the type of heroes that he likes, and I always like this playstyle. This guy's going places. So Melojewel is gonna get the water rune, getting healed up a little bit. Little Pleb, very aggressive on the top lane. They're not shutting down Malik, and that is somewhat of a problem. Yes, Little Pleb is free farming. He is literally getting every single creep, 24, 25 creeps now. These 2 are gonna go in his pockets as well. But the Lycan is doing well too, so that Helm of the Dominator is definitely gonna be coming fairly soon. 5 minutes in, we have no kills, and we have been watching this game for 10 because of all the pauses, and nobody is dying. Well, this is a very interesting game, guys, and that's very important because we want to see this this pacifistic Dota. It's just beautiful. Nobody likes fighting. Nobody likes war and death, and that's why the teams are going that way. And yep, our observer doesn't like war and death either, because when Navi finally decides to kill him, Mixa says, Mixa will die, and we're not gonna see him there. We can't only sing praises of our observer. We have to poke at him sometimes as well, but he is gonna forgive anyways. Either way, it is gonna be a first blood, and it is on the lane that was the most likely for it to go that way, of course. But, we should be waking up after this one, because now the action is going to be starting. An Avatar's combo onto Melajul. He's a little bit too tanky to bring down, especially with his supports being here. LeBron even puts out a tombstone, but that's early, my friend. The guy hasn't kicked the bucket, and you are not going to be able to bury him just yet. Malady, on the other hand, is a little bit less tanky than the Dragon Knight, but LeBron is falling down quite low. Malady still surviving, getting some fire out. Let's see if he's gonna be the one that burns Avalanche onto the two of them, and Malady dropping low, still surviving. Probably not for long with a tree throw. Not gonna be the one finishing him off, but the decay will. Finally, Ancient Tribe, they get themselves on the board while pressuring the mid lane tower as well, and it takes a massive amount of damage. Considering that you have two mid lane pushers, that's big. Mixa, one more hit, that's a crit, and Shigetsu, of course he's gonna get that one. He knew it was coming, and it is 33%, so fairly often it is gonna be coming over. The net worth does seem equal between the teams, but we're gonna be seeing how it looks on the net worth board there between the players. Danielle, he is very low. Malik running forward, doesn't have level 6 just yet, but he has a howl. Ooh, LeBron. Well, if he wasn't scared of the wolves, now he is. Well, Pleb turns around, he wants to shoot, but there's two dragons and 3 of their heads that you're gonna have to cut down with a small gun like that. It's not gonna be enough, and Melajul will get the kill. It was allowed by his teammates. They didn't want to interfere. He was able to bring him down. Shigetsu baiting out the spells from Mixa. He doesn't have anything to work with right now. That's means he's gonna get slapped really hard. He turns his back. You have a big ass shield, use it. No points in Bulwark, of course, so it's really not gonna help him much. But Mixa taking a ton of damage. Look at Mobe. He's gonna have his ulti fairly soon back again, but before that, even he's gonna be finishing off the Jakiro. So now only one dragon head is left, but this is the biggest one, so he has to run for now. In 25 seconds, of course, he's gonna get that back. Rubik dropping low in the triangle. He's looking very dead. I think I've already seen this. LeBron and Alex chasing onto one of the supports, and eventually he will die. And look at Malik, he has to get out of this one if he doesn't want to use the shapeshift, and not just yet. He does finish off his Helm of the Dawn, but still needs to push that tower. That is what the Lycan is for. If you don't push the tower, it's going to be problematic for you. That's why Ancient Tribe are putting a lot of emphasis on the mid and the top lane, because these are the space creators. These are the pushers for Navi. We're seeing the fantasy points, though we don't really care about those, I think. Anyways, Malady, he cares about his life, but Ancient Tribe do not, and the tree throw does take him down again. These supports of Ancient Tribe, they're getting a ton of kills, and for Alex, it's going to be very important for sure. He does want to get that Blink Dagger. It's somewhat of a decent timing. Chaos Knight working towards a armlet. We're gonna be getting the net worth back in a second, you know, in a second. Oh, yeah, there it is. Just press Y. I'm really liking how the communication is going. Actually, Malik, look at this one. He has found the sniper, and yep, gun, not good for hunting dragons, not good for hunting wolves. Seems to be not good for much here, and the first tower will be going the way of Navi, it seems like. But the Asian Tribe, they're no pushovers either. They're pushing the bottom lane, and they're gonna make that one fall for sure, while Mobe TPs to the mid to make something happen as well. Still has some duration on the exorcism, so try to get this one down, but again, Melajul does come over, pretty tanky, not easy to fight with Mobe. His spirits are going back, so he's not doing any damage. They're focusing on the tombstone, they're focusing on the Death Prophet. Which one do you want? We want both, but that's gonna give time for us to come over and throw rocks into their eyes. It's even worse than sand. There's gonna be enough to save Mobe's life. Maybe if they focused only on him, would have been able to bring him down, but the tombstone was slightly annoying. Ice Path does come through. Is he gonna get the haste rune? Yes, but he does get stunned up and will not move. Will not use that one. He's not gonna be fast. At least he's gonna save it for later on. Arena does come out. The spear connects, but not to the edge of the wall because of the God's Rebuke. He stops it. Shigetsu gets himself out of the arena. Mixa, he created that one, but didn't want to fight inside of it. Ran and Navi were having none of it. That's gonna be a 3-man DK, and instantly now we're like, yep, a lot of our HP has now been taken away. Alex, what does he want to do here? Well, if he wants to live, he better run. You still have no armor on that Tiny. You're level 4. Look at the slap. Half of his HP gone. And he will survive with the avalanche being used, but I think that's a threat that he will never forget on Alex, and just how much of his HP can be taken away with just one slap from Shigetsu. So we had a slow start for 5 minutes, no kills, just poking, prodding, moving away, running away, and now we're seeing the hate between the teams, the real fight. Following closely on the action here at the Pinnacle Cup, Malta vibes. At the 4, 12 minutes in. Malik invading the jungle. This is very important for Lycans to be able to do. Daniel, though, his brains are being eaten by zombies. He needs to deal with the small ones, which is going to be slowed down. Nope, here comes the shoot from the sniper. We don't usually see the assassinate that early on, but little plebdites decide to get it, and will land him a kill. Sniper is it's important you to not fall behind on this hero, so giving him kills, it's not a bad idea. A smoke from Ancient Tribe. They're coming from the bottom lane, but it's gonna take some time before they're in the mid. Meanwhile, Navi, they're already gonna be going in, and LeBron is gone. So Ancient Tribe, are you gonna be able to fight here? There's 5 heroes of Navi. As I mentioned, Melojul, Shigetsu, he does like to get involved. A poor man's blink. Tiny Airlines coming in, and that's gonna be a lot of damage on the Rubik. He's dead. Shigetsu might be next. The Meteor Hammer will drop on his head, and he will die as well. Or will he? Healing a little bit with the crits there. Not enough. Mobe, no more Spirit Siphons. He's running away. Mixa with a Meteor Hammer. He used it already. Now he's gonna be stunned up for very long. But Mobe, if he's not targeted, his ghosts are doing so much damage. Mobe releases his sisters onto Navi, but now he has to run away. He doesn't have enough left in the tank. Malik, are you sure that you want to be chasing down this lady? And Malik does chase down Mixa with his wolves, and his Helm of the Dawn creep will be getting that kill. Okay, so Mixa did go for the Meteor Hammer, and considering that he does have a Tiny, his blink might not be that important, but we saw that he got stunned, so it took some time before he got his spells off, but once he did, the fight changed for the better there for Ancient Tribe. Unfortunately, they didn't bring down any more cores other than the CK, and we're seeing Navi already up to 63% win probability according to Dota Plus. Melody, level 6. Chaos Knight, level 10. He's going for an Echo Saber. Shigetsu usually goes that route, Echo Saber, then he goes Blink. And if he has a really good game, doesn't disassemble the Echo Saber, but more often than not disassembles the Echo Saber into a Mage Slayer BKB, or BKB Mage Slayer in that order. The Blink Dagger here for him is going to be big, because we all know who the target is the sniper, and everybody else on the side of Ancient Tribe will be doing their best to protect him. Oh, look at now the Lycan and the CK just making a big difference in net worth between them and everybody else on the map. The Dragonite is, struggling, but this is what this hero does. He is gonna be getting his blink brought out, so that's actually gonna be quite nice for the Dragonite. He is not looking the greatest in terms of net worth, but his job is to jump in and on your offlane, and Lycan is both, right? So he's pushing, he's doing damage, and he can also scale quite well. 1k gold lead, not insurmountable though. 15 minutes in, Ancient Tribe still keep their heads held high, but Malik, having the Helm of the Overlord, just walks into the pit. Look at this, he's doing this alone. Nobody else is assisting him while the rest of his team are going for a fight. This might be a little bit too greedy. You're killing Grosh. You want to kill heroes as well. Mixa will be found. Where's the live? Danielle going up the hill there. Maybe not be smart. The tombstone onto the high ground. You have to be very careful about approaching that one. Jakiro doesn't have any more mana, and Rubik will die. Danielle face checking the high ground usually ends up this way, and that's going to be the case. Now straight up into the pit. The exorcism was used, but I guess you give away your mid lane tower for Deroche. It is a solid trade for Na'Vi. They're still going to be controlling the majority of the map after they do get the Aegis. There it is. Shigetsu does secure it. Maybe they even protect the mid lane. The shapeshift was already used, and Malik running forward. And his pack is doing that as well. The howl comes through, and yeah, here they're escaping. But on the other side of the fight, Alex might not be so lucky. He's like, why is my big brother just murdering me? But yeah, he works for someone else, and Malik will land himself a kill. Now they go for more. The blink from the Dragonite lands a stun. They want the other support as well. Another howl, the armor going almost into minus. And Malik, he doesn't have the shapeshift any longer, but still, look at the Overlord creep. How hard it punches. LeBron is dead. The Ice Path not connecting on anyone, so luckily Ancient Tribe, they don't lose scores, but their supports are just food currently for the Na'Vi side. Like that, the gold lead of Na'Vi will triple from 1 to 3k. Shigetsu just using every single Phantasm to farm. I like this. The one that does this most consistently is Skitter. He literally, I don't think he even cares about fighting with the CK. Yeah, well, they didn't only farm. They also killed Mobe, and Alex is not going to be there in time, but once he arrives, he's just going to be dying, it seems. Like, one more hit, not going to be doing it, and he gets into the trees, picks one up, but in the end, just like them, he will burn down, and Melody does get himself a kill. 2 for Na'Vi on the bottom lane. I was talking about Skitter. He usually just, every single Phantasm, he would just instantly use it and farm. And he would literally play the Naga Siren with the CK. It would be immensely farmed later on. And people have started to pick that one up. Of course, some of them play it more aggressively than he does and still fight with it. But he's like the epitome of farming with this hero. Stun, Dragonite. They go for Mixa, and man, the Ice Path didn't even come out, and he was already dead. That's just how much damage Na'Vi are doing at this point. They're gonna have the blink on the CK fairly soon. Mobe, you need to run because you are being hunted from all sides. Who do I silence? What do I do? The only one being silenced here is Mobe, who gets slain by Na'Vi, while Danielle, he's the one that lands the kill, and things are starting to fall apart for Ancient Tribe, and Na'Vi are not done. They smell blood. They smell fear. Look at Ancient Tribe just running away. Where do we go? We're sandwiched. They are everywhere. Going for the sniper. The shape is there. Oh, no. Ice Path, keep getting in place. No TP out for you. Lil Pleb is dead, and the 2 supports, they will follow for sure. LeBron might get himself out, but with a stolen avalanche, not even that will be allowed. Malik gets himself a double again in this engagement, and this is the thing. Talked about it during the draft. Ancient Tribe's lineup, if it starts falling behind, they're in a ton of trouble. You cannot allow it, and they've allowed it. And Mobe again in the mid lane, stun after stun. At least he didn't feel too much there, because he died almost instantly from the 2 cores of Na'Vi. The entirety of Na'Vi now are pushing the mid lane tier 2. They're looking towards the tier 2 in the top lane as well, trying to open up the map completely. Everything is falling apart, and Shigetsu showing his new blink dagger. Something that Mixa, for now, he can only hope for. But we'll need some time before he can get enough money for it. Sniper is working towards the Aghanim shard. I like this. The disarm is going to be big against both the CK and the Lycan. Not only positioning and saving himself, but also saving his teammates as well. CK, 1 more minute of the Aegis. The Blink Dagger is there. Next is going to be the BKB. Yep, he is going to be disassembling the Echo Saber. You don't need that one later on. Mixa is getting close to the blink. No, not now. He only needs a little bit of gold. Let him have it. Allow this little boy's dreams to come true. Let's see if Navi do have that in their heart. He's getting towards the creeps. Danielle, still an avalanche. The meteor hammer will drop and TP out immediately. He still needs 50 gold. But at least his life will stay intact. Drums on the Rubik, interesting. What's coming out on the career for him? Oh, it's gonna be the Boots of the Bearing. I think when you understand that you're this far ahead, you just get some utility items, something to buff up your cores just slightly, and then the difference in strength is going to be so huge that whatever you do in a fight, you're not going to be able to lose. And I think they're at this point right now, Navi. So they're just looking to slaughter Ancient Tribe, who are positioning themselves quite nicely around their outpost, but you can't stay there for long. The thing is that the pushing power of Navi is so high that you have to come back. And look at Navi, they're just, okay, they are preparing for a fight on the top lane. Oh no, what we're going to do, we'll just go towards the bottom lane and pull them out of position, whereas Ancient Tribe, they go for a smoke. Ancient Tribe are actually approaching this quite nicely, but that smoke, it needs to be aggressive and fast. You need to hope that your enemies aren't ready for it. Let's see what they do with it. Going into the mid lane, this open area, not a good one for a fight. You either jump them and kill them, or you wait on your vision in the mid lane in an open area with this kind of a score and difference in strength. You are gonna die. Death Prophet only has an Atos. Shard is there on the sniper, blink on the tiny, so they have their core items. The problem is that they all die so easily. You don't have any luxury items in terms of armor and stuff like that. So they go for another smoke. They want to find an angle. Navi, they think that Ancient Tribe have already gotten there. Look at their positioning, their Dragonite first. Courier flying over. Oh, you would want to kill those couriers. Not going for it just yet. Lycan is going to be getting an AC. Killed that one. They knew that had to die. Now going for Danielle. He should be going down with the arena, keeping everybody at bay here in the back. But look at Mixa. He's dying just to the creeps. But that's nice. They will be finding 2 kills for themselves without losing anything. And also the bonus to 50 gold from the Ancient. So Navi, they break formation and they get caught by Ancient Tribe. Nice. They did find a beautiful initiation there. Navi weren't expecting that one. It did take long, so you probably feel like, okay, they don't want to come. But I think Ancient Tribe are at a position where you feel like you have to do something. And also killing that AC is a big deal. It's gonna be up for the Roche fight, but it's okay. Actually, it wasn't the full AC. He still needed the money for the plate mail. Navi is still in a comfortable lead, but the Ancient Tribe showing that they're not gonna be put down so easily. The plate mail on the Death Prophet, necessary for sure. Sniper, he does find the Grove Bow. So the Grove Bow is probably your best item, jungle item until tier 5s. I don't really see anything being better for him. Maybe. No. In this game for sure, it's the best one. So they're gonna go for a smoke again. Ancient Tribe this time around. Navi, they're a little bit closer to each other, but this is Jakiro standing there to break the smoke. Okay, standing there to die. Tossed back, shot down. Navi has no chance of surviving this one. The only thing that does get out is the ice path. Cool off a bit, the Ancient Tribe, but they are getting themselves some kills. This is big. Whenever somebody is dead, you can establish yourself better on the map. Mid lane tower, it's still up. Little Club now, he does have more than enough range to just shoot it here. Make sure that that tower gets opened up. It will allow them to have a bit more of an access point towards the ocean. They have been able to reduce the lead of Navi somewhat here on the side of Ancient Tribe. Navi have been dodging fights for quite some time. Their BKBs are going to be coming out. The Dragonite close to his. The CK already has his, and the AC from the Lycan, well, it's being delivered as we speak. So even though the net worth dropped, I'd say that Navi, they're much stronger than they were, even when there was a bigger difference in net worth. CK Shiketsu, the blink, BKB at the ready. If he jumps in there, yep, Alex is just gonna get decimated immediately. So that's gonna be the way to start off the fight. Mobe might be next. He has no BKB to stop the stuns. The question is, can he get out of this one fast enough? Mixa, he does have the Aghanim shard, so the ground is burning. But the spear is not gonna connect. If he gets a double spear, that might be a way to win fights. Roche does spawn, and that is where Navi want to force out a fight. It's gonna take Ancient Tribe away from the areas of the map that they control. Ancient Tribe, they have no smokes in the shop, and they have no smokes on their heroes. So with 50 seconds cooldown on that one, they did use a lot of them in the past couple of minutes. You cannot fight. So it is gonna be the Roche and the Shard for Navi. The Shard will be picked up by the CK. Some of you might not know what it does. It creates your illusion when the stun connects, so it's gonna be an even greater output of damage. So you get stunned up and immediately the illusion starts smacking you, and even if you ran to the high ground, it's gonna be giving vision to Navi. So little pleb, he's going for a butterfly, much needed here against both the Lycan and the CK. Not sure if it allows you to live. Look at Shigetsu. He's running in so confidently. He is the cavalry. He is everything. The glimmer on LeBron. Be okay. Nice blink out from Mixa. The Spirit does connect. They're trying to take away his Aegis. Shigetsu's taking a lot of damage. His Aegis is gone, and look at Mobe just running in. They want to take over this fight. They've already killed the Aegis as Malady will follow through. Does have a buyback with the BKB on Shigetsu. He's not so easily brought down. He has to TP away. An Ancient Tribe against all odds. They are currently doing so well in this game. The Rubik will get shot down too, and Mobe lands a double. Navi, 9-second BKB gone. Shapeshift gone. Aegis gone, and 2 supports gone as well. The gold lead for Navi, it still might be looking healthy, but Ancient Tribe, their positioning has been on point, and Navi chasing for a little bit too much will cost them. They still have such a good chance, according to Dota Plus, almost 90%. Ancient Tribe, now the butterfly on Sniper. In just a minute or two, it is going to be done as well, increasing his damage output, but also making him a lot more tankier against Navi's heavy physical damage lineup. The Glimmer Capes, Shigetsu. He underestimated those. If there was no Glimmer Cape on LeBron, if he didn't save himself, get stunned up, you get 1 kill, right? Then, even if they kill you, but you don't have to die, you pop the BKB, you continue chasing, the rest of your team comes there. But Glimmer Cape does change it for the better. So we'll see if Navi are going to be wanting to invest in a gem anytime soon. Okay, as I say that, the Dragonite has been given a gem. So Navi have put money towards that one. It's a big investment. Now they're going for smoke. They want to fight again. No exorcism means no damage. They're going to be jumping in. Everybody's damage does get reduced. And Shigetsu with the BKB jumps onto the Sniper. He uses his shard. Doesn't change anything. And Mobe with the BKB TP out will barely survive. They would want more. That's gonna be 3 heroes dead just like that. Navi, if they get the right jump, Ancient Tribe, they stand no chance. Let's see, it's gonna be enough to break the high ground without the Sniper. It's definitely gonna be easier. Arena. It's not for now. It's not gonna have it for 60 seconds. Cliff will buy them 7. Navi don't really seem phased by that one. Melojule, so tanky with 30 armor. The tower is tickling him. Tombstone does get placed down. Nobody's going to be committing for that one. And the Dragon Breath, well, it will take down the tower. So Melojule finishes off a tier 3. But Ancient Tribe, their axes will stay intact. Literally haven't been touched. And they want it to remain that way. We're looking at buyback statuses here. Ancient Tribe, the thing is, they cannot invest in buybacks, right? You're 13k gold behind. If your enemies wouldn't have buybacks and you would, that would make it like a 20k gold lead effectively. And winning a fight with that one, even with everything going perfectly your way, which has happened once or twice in this game, well, it's probably not gonna happen again. And if it does, it might not go your way either way. They go for a smoke. Ancient Tribe They're not gonna have one for a very long time. And Malik goes for his ulti. A BKB howls out and is gonna be starting chasing people down. The Tiny's already dead. Concussive grenade. Low Pleb is trying to get himself away. Here comes the Meteor Hammer. It's gonna stun the Lycan. Beautifully timed there. And Malik, he doesn't have a BKB. He should be going down. Low Pleb turns around. He's gonna be shooting down the Wolf. The Hunter will survive and get his spray. See now, Na'Vi, they're still in a 4 versus 3 scenario, but Mobe, with his exorcism, still very strong. They have found the sniper. He has tried to hide himself for so long, but he will be found in the bushes and brought down. Mobe now all alone. He doesn't have the other one. Mixa tries to TP out, but there's just so many single target stuns on Na'Vi that one will always be available. So very optimistic TP out. Unsuccessful, of course, and 4 heroes, or 3 heroes without buybacks, but 4 heroes dead. Means that Na'Vi, they're getting the lane of racks for sure, but probably a lot more here from the base of Ancient Tribe. See, V, they got 1 Rax. They're moving towards the bottom lane. 1 Glyph still remaining. It's not going to be refreshing right now. Your tier 3 in the mid lane already died. Let's see, Ancient Tribe, what do you do? This tower is definitely going to fall, but they might mount up a defense or their Raxes. Nope, there is an ulti on the CK with the Phantasm Illusions. The Raxes should fall. Actually, Sniper does come back to life and he deals with illusions, so melee Raxes will survive. But without the Phantasm, Na'Vi doesn't want to fight. They did increase their lead significantly, 17,000 gold. Ancient Tribe are still in the game. They don't have any smokes though, so their ability to make a move, it's not going to be there for the next 2 minutes. Oh, that is actually huge. How do you deal with that? Sniper now wants a BKB. I feel like Crystallis might be better. You need to kill people faster and hope that you get the right jump, and you got the right... Nope, it's actually Mobe that got jump. That wasn't the right jump for sure. Now, it was for Na'Vi. They get 2 heroes, 45 seconds on the sidelines for both of them. Alex will suffer the same fate. Hello, guys. They're gonna have a party in the fountain, Ancient Tribe. Not the one they wanted. A big black dragon is in your fountain. He's taking the entirety of your base. They pull out the sniper. He thought he was close to safety, but he gets reeled out of there, and that is gonna be GG being called. 34-14. Na'Vi, they've been dominant for the entirety of these 33 minutes that we have watched. 5 minutes, very slow approach there, but ever since those 5 minutes expired, we have been seeing a lot of fighting here happening. So here, Ancient Tribe, Na'Vi, currently it's 1-0 for Na'Vi. There's the schedule for today. Na'Vi are just looking good for now. Of course, they need to be winning another game. Ancient Tribe, they're 1 game from elimination, but that's just what happens here at the Pinnacle Cup. Considering that it's single elimination, not something that we're used to in Dota all that much, I'm happy about it because it does put a lot of pressure on you, and you have to perform your best. Ancient Tribe, I don't know if that was their best, but it needs... Their ceiling needs to be a little bit higher if they want to win a game or even the series against a team like Na'Vi. They may have dropped from Division 1, but these guys are still not to be underestimated. Na'Vi, they play a great game, they get the victory, and currently leading, wanting to go even more forward into the Pinnacle Cup for a chance to win that boot camp to Malta, along with a lot of money that is going to be increasing from round to round. That being said, guys, we are going to take a short break, allow the players to rest, and after they reset and get into the lobby, we're going to be hopping into game number 2.
we're still on board. Dancing in the moonlight, the world just stop and stares. We got no destination, I'll take you anywhere. All the doors we've opened and all the books we've closed. Words just come together, story that we never told. So far saying for my own, you said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. From our failures we have grown. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break.
Oh, esport. You and I have come a long way. It was such humble beginnings. As we gathered in small groups, we were professionals right from the start. Passionate, organized, and ready to rumble. We dreamed big, and surely enough, our parents supported us at every step of the way. Didn't they? Fired up by all this love, it wasn't long until we caught the scent of competition. To be honest with you, it wasn't always that easy. Joe here, he had to take on 2 side jobs to afford playing professionally. It's gonna get better, Joe. Fist bump. And some of you dared to not even call this a sport. And look where we are today. An endless stream of esports events every year. Bet you didn't see that coming, Mom and Dad. And you know what? We have been with you every single step of the way.
Dream of working with people you watch on screen. Exclusive esports opportunities handpicked just for you. Candidate profile to raise above competition. Let 10GG handle routines. Make a step towards your dream today.
The Malta vibes return here with the Pinnacle Cup, and this tournament is brought to you by Gaming Malta, home of gaming excellence. So you can go towards their website, gamingmalta.org, to check what they're all about. I'm Harry Freak, and if you're just joining us, we are on our first best of 3 of the day. We are going to have 4 of them today, but now we're focusing on Ancient Tribe versus Navi. Game number 1. Well, Ancient Tribe, they didn't have much fun in that one, because for 33 minutes, they were being slaughtered. They did have a couple of good moves with smokes, but once they used all of theirs, things became really, really hard, and then it was just easy for Navi to run them down. So I'm curious to see how Ancient Tribe will adjust. What will they do? Which heroes will they ban? Is there anything that they're particularly scared of? But what I would like to see from them is more aggression in the lane. So when you're going up against a stronger opponent, which Navi on paper should be, that is when you need to make sure that you have your aggression. Don't focus on positioning, because there's a good chance that the other team is faster than you and they can set up their fights faster than you. So unless you are the one dictating the tempo, unless you are forcing them into mistakes with fast gameplay, you're not gonna be doing too well. But we'll see how they adjust. Will they change something? The draft of game number 2 is ready, so let's hop right into it here between Ancient Tribe and Na'Vi and see how it's gonna go. Are there gonna be any significant changes to the draft, or will everything remain the same this time around? It is gonna be the second pick for Ancient Tribe, and Na'Vi are gonna be on the dire side. Let's see, Ancient Tribe. Let's go, Ancient Tribe. Every single series that I've casted has been a 2-0 so far in the Pinnacle Cup. Considering that the Ancient Tribe do have my 3 fellow countrymen who, I could consider friends, not only acquaintances, because I've known them for a couple of years now. Played in teams with some of them, played in teams with all of them actually. So, or played some tournaments with them. They can't really call them teams, but either way. I do hope that they force out a game 3. No bias caster here. We're definitely gonna be casting this in a normal way, but this caster, the first and foremost, what I would like to see a 3-game series. Come on, let's go. Of course, we have had some in the Maldives, but I just haven't been on any of them, right? Still, no, Na'Vi, they ban out the Disruptor. Wisp is still not gonna be part of the game. Na'Vi, I have to say, in Eastern European Division 1, first day of Division 1, Darkside versus Na'Vi. The only game that Darkside have won in the entire DPC has been versus a Na'Vi Wisp. So, might be smarter to let it through, but yeah, they do utilize it pretty well, I have to say, Na'Vi, towards the end of the DPC, they were getting better, but they already went through the weaker opponents. So when it's Hellraiser, Spirit, and Bedboom left, VP actually, you can't hope for much. But they even got a game from Hellraisers, now ex-Hellraisers, because they're not under the org any longer. They're also part of our tournament as well, and the top 1 team in Eastern Europe, but they got a game off of them. So Na'Vi are not to be underestimated. They have definitely grown throughout Division 1. Unfortunately, they couldn't stay there, but they're gonna try to prove their worth in the Pinnacle Cup. And game number 1 was pretty solid here in their debut map. But this time around, the Lycan will go towards Ancient Tribe. Mixal does love the Lycan and the Visage. Those are his 2 best heroes. Of course, he's going to be very good on the Beastmaster. And the previous meta that was more in a little bit more in favor of these zoo heroes. It still is, the Wraith Pact meta, but before that was like, what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. He finally, rose his MMR to top 100, top 80, whatever. He's dropped a little bit, but he's definitely very confident when playing these heroes. They're going to get the Snapfire as well. Immediately, the Ursa does come out. So Na'Vi seems like they were ready for it. Shigetsu, for the past 4 or 5 months, Ursa has been his best hero, right? Even though in Division 1 you could probably look at the win rate and be like, yeah, this guy has no idea what he's doing with Ursa. That's really not the case. His opponents were just way too good for him and his team, but his Ursa has given trouble to some of the best teams in Eastern Europe in the past. So it's not easy playing against it, especially as a melee hero. So I'm curious to see how well the Lycan does, and also if you guys go into nature. Well, if it's a bear versus a wolf, I don't think it's even a debate for anyone. Some people think that a silverback gorilla can beat a bear. Well, that's not even close. Maybe some small black bear, female, I don't know, but brown bear, white one, good luck. And there's look at him. He's like the pinnacle of bear evolution. Which is our tournament is also the pinnacle of tournaments, right? That's why it's the Pinnacle Cup. And also because our website is called pinnacle.gg, that you could visit, guys, should visit, because we have a promo code for you that is going to be Gonna be lasting throughout the duration of this tournament, so until the 8th of April. You can use the promo code CUP23. If you're new, you're gonna double up your first investment for up to $100. Of course, the terms and conditions do apply, so if you are younger than 18, this is obviously not gonna work for you, and we encourage everybody to definitely bet carefully and responsibly. Navi and Ancient Tribe, you're gonna have some nice live odds, but of course there's other sports, other esports as well for you to enjoy if you're not too keen on Dota, or maybe think you don't have the right Dota knowledge. Snapfire, on the other hand, though, that does help the Lycan, right? Because first of all, it's nice to use the cookie on wolves if they are chasing down the Rubik. That's always gonna be nice. Also, it is a hero that does do solid amounts of damage in the lane, so you can keep the Ursa low. The key in an Ursa lane, Slark lane, all of these Monkey Kings is to keep them low enough so that they feel threatened to go forward to apply those stacks and kill you. So Snapfire, being a high damage dealing position 4, does make that happen. Rubik, of course, does come into play there if he is going to be a position 5, but I doubt it. I think Navi are probably going to be picking something else, and this is going to be a 4 Rubik. But either way, the Ursa needs to be kept at bay. They ban out the Jakiro. I like it. The Enchantress, they're definitely protecting the Lycan. And the Beastmaster ban in the end is because they don't want to allow Navi to mimic what the Ancient Tribe are doing. This has been the approach in the meta. When you see a Lycan, you pick a Beastmaster. When you see a Beastmaster, you pick a Lycan. So that when your towers are getting brought down, that you have the ability to trade. That if your area is being controlled by the Lycan, the enemy big jungle area is being controlled by your Beastmaster, and you kind of mimic there. Then it comes down to who's faster and stuff like that. The Ancient Tribe, they don't want to get into that kind of a battle with Navi because it might be a losing one, so they get rid of the Beastmaster. Very nice bans. On the side of Navi, well, they're gonna be banning some heroes that would be solid for Ancient Tribe, but nothing too specific. The Lich will be coming out. Okay. What are they preparing for with the Lich? It's an annoying hero that definitely does allow you to be aggressive in the safe lane. It's another support they can just run around the map. If you want to play something like an anti-mage or anything that is susceptible to physical damage early on, the Lich does make a lot of sense. And also, you do prevent the Ursa burst. I talked about in the previous draft how the Ursa can burst people down, even though it was banned out. But the Frost Shield does mitigate that by quite a huge margin. So solid approach from Ancient Tribe. You have push, you have supports that can run forward. These supports are pretty bad if they're getting ran at, but if they are behind their cores and running forward, that's going to be quite nice. Navi, they respond with the Chen. They want to be dealing with the Lycan quite properly. Magnus will be there for them, even though they don't necessarily always go for the Rubik Magnus. This time they will be going for that one. I think they want to have spell spammers in a lane so that the Frost Shield doesn't concern them all that much. And Lich is a slow hero that likes to run forward, right? So if you make a mistake of running a little bit too closer to the tower, lift into a skewer, and you're just straight up dead. So what's it gonna be for Ancient Tribe? Monkey King. I don't know if that's something that they would like. I don't think you pick up your mid laner right now because you see the off lane, unless you think that your mid laner is gonna get banned out. Something that was completely ignored in the series is a Storm. Ember, those kind of heroes do make a lot of sense. Ember would be really good for Ancient Tribe. I think Mobe plays it, and it does go well with the Lich. The thing is, it probably gets banned out or picked up, but they go for the Anti-Mage. Yep. Lich Anti-Mage is a formidable lane, right? The thing is that Navi's lineup or lane is centered around poke. Anti-Mage doesn't like being poked, but on the other hand, the Magnus might not have the ability to do so because of the lack in mana. But still, very, very ballsy to pick up an Anti-Mage into a Chen Ursa. Not the laning wise, but Chen pushes towers, so your map is going to be smaller. And Ursa, once he gets the basher, he pretty much solos you whenever he sees you on the map. Unless you're ahead with the Anti-Mage, you're going to be in trouble. And Butterfly is going to be a necessity earlier on in the game. So this AM needs a great game for sure. Oof. So Navi, if they don't ban out the Ember, they're picking the Ember. I think there's no doubt about that one. But we'll see what they do. It would go really well. Does go well with the Magnus. You are in need of some damage. You might not want to go for a int hero versus the anti-mage just to give a good target for the mana void. That's never the smart move. Right now your supports are the ones with the most mana, maybe Magnus with your Cane Boots, but overall the anti-mage doesn't have that huge mana void that is going to kill your entire team, and you probably shouldn't give it to him. So Navi, they're taking their time with the ban. They're going to get rid of the puck. Okay. So probably not looking towards the Dragonite. Yeah, I think Ember makes sense. I don't think you pick up a Storm, even though it would go well with Navi's lineup. That's great. Oh, they ban out the Ricky. I have seen the Ricky mid from Navi. Melojul played it. That's actually something in the anti-mage. The way he played it, he bought a Meteor Hammer. And to be honest, that one I didn't like. I think it was not necessary. So Navi, they're the ones that ban out the Ember. So they're not going to be picking it, obviously. Is there anything else that the Ancient Tribe are afraid of? Navi are missing some burst. They can't really kill heroes that easily. I guess once the Magnus gets the blink, you can catch them one by one. Pango, okay, that's a really good ban. I like the bans from Ancient Tribe. They're on point 100%. Tiny does come out. Ooh, I forgot about the Tiny. It's not something that's played too often in Eastern Europe, but it makes a lot of sense. The Magnus in power is huge for you. And the Timber does come out. It's going to be a mid lane Timber versus 2 strength heroes. Interesting. Actually interesting. I like it. I think it's smart. I think this time around, the Ancient Tribe actually have a better draft. I like it. They have good ways to create space for the anti-mage. If he... +1 item. That's gonna be quite nice. So I'm liking this one actually from Ancient Tribe. I think they outdid themselves, and Mobe is a killer Timber Saw in the mid lane. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of what the Ancient Tribe have right now. So I'm gonna go for them. I think and I hope that we're going to be going to a game 3. It does look like they have everything. They have push, they have tankiness, they have magical burst, they have physical damage, and then they have late game with the anti-mage. On the other hand, Navi, what they have is burst potential. They have some push. The thing is, Navi, they need the game to go fast, right? Kill the support, go back. Kill the support, go back. Take Roche, go back. Skewer someone back, go back. While Malady is constantly pushing out the waves and stuff like that, right? So Navi, they're going to be needing a fast game. If the game gets slowed down and Ancient Tribe are just pushing Mobe in front while attracting a lot of Navi's members and not being able to bring him down, that's going to be a problem for Ancient Tribe. One thing that does counter that somewhat is the ability to reposition heroes with the toss back, with the skewer. So in my mind, Navi are always going to have a play here, but I believe that this Ancient Tribe lineup is actually quite good and can work out. Plus, I think they're on their comfort heroes. Mixa, Lycan, Mobe, Timbersaw. Those two are not to be underestimated, but still, we can only theorize, and we're not gonna find out who's gonna win. We don't know the future until we see the game unfold right now in front of our eyes, and we are gonna be hopping into game number 2 of Ancient Tribe versus Navi, and everybody is saying those good luck, have funs to the enemies. Have fun. I'm okay with good luck to your enemy as. That means that you are not going to be fortunate. Unfortunately, in Dota, that is how it works. The real world, maybe we can all be happy, but even that is only happening in theory, not in reality. But in Dota, one team has to lose, and you're the one being unlucky. That means that the enemies are being unlucky. And look at the AM, the gains there. When you look like that, of course, you're going to be walking without a shirt, guys. But speaking of shirts, we have a jersey ready for you, a jersey giveaway here at the Pinnacle Cup. And the way that you enter it, it's actually quite easy. You go to Twitter, you follow Pinnacle Esports, you're gonna have a pinned tweet there. So on Pinnacle Esports, you follow the channel, you retweet the pinned tweet, you write a comment in it telling us which is your favorite team, right? It might be one of these two, Ancient Tribe or Navi or anybody else in our tournament. And that's going to make you liable to win one of those. So then follow our social media because we're going to be announcing the winners throughout the tournament. So definitely something to go for. And of course, the terms and conditions do apply. So again, if you are below 18 years of age, that is not going to be counting for you. And also, guys, while it's the pause, you can go to the pinnacle.gg website. You already been to the Twitter, so on pinnacle.gg, if you are new, if you register, you can use the promo code available throughout this tournament, CUP23. It's gonna be doubling your first investment up to $100. And again, the same terms and conditions do apply if you are younger than 18. That doesn't apply to you, and we do encourage everybody to bet responsibly. Oh, look at that anti-mage. No, the only thing that would make him look better is the Malta Vibes jersey. We're gonna be going through all of the cosmetics right now. Can we see a Chen? Wanna see a Chen. So in Dota 1 days, I used to play Chen, right? And then Dota 2 came out, and I hated the model, and then I didn't play it, and now I just. At this point, I'm done learning new heroes. I'm old. I just like to play for fun from time to time, and I just haven't played the Chen ever since. Some of these new sets are cool, but it's just not not something I was happy with. I'm guessing the one that created the model for the Chen does hate me right now. Well, Melojul with a Christmas tree. Yeah, he knows that it's now snowing in places it shouldn't. April. Yeah, 2 days ago here where I am at, it was 20 degrees centigrade. Now it's 0 and it's snowing. Right? There's like the traffic has collapsed because nobody expected it, because no one knows how to follow the news, who tell you tomorrow it's gonna be snowing, but nobody cares, right? And then you just get out on the streets, and it's not looking good. But anyways, that's why we are nice and cozy in our homes, doing what? Watching Dota, watching Ancient Tribe versus Navi here at the Pinnacle Cup. Whoever wins this series is getting $1,000 and advancing to the next series, where the next game will be worth $2,000. Ancient Tribe, they've already gotten their first $1,000 of this tournament, but Navi, on the other hand, being a round 3 invitee, they are currently at 0. But they're also at 1 games ahead. Bottom lane, I'm just curious to see how Lil Pleb is going to do. Anti-Mage is a type of hero you need to be doing well on throughout the game. You need to get the fast Battle Fury or fast Vanguard. Let's see, probably going to be the first one. But either way, you need to continue scaling. If you start dropping off, you die 2 times in a row, die in split push, it completely screws up your game. But it all starts with the lanes. Yeah, Mixa, he thought he was the alpha there, but his wolf got taken, so the Chen can be quite persuasive when it comes to taking creeps. He's gonna be using that wolf to bite on its former master. Ursa farming relatively well. We talked about it, that Alex needs to keep the Ursa low, but he's not getting close to him, and also the Chen does help in terms of regen. It's gonna be big. Mid lane, Timber versus the Tiny. Tiny should CS well, but at some point the Timber starts applying a lot of pressure. I'm curious to see where he's gonna go. When Melreen plays the Timber, he doesn't even get the reactive armor, just goes straight up into first and the second spell. But Mobe, he does put a couple of points in the reactive armor, so I'm not sure how his style of gameplay of the Timber in mid does turn out to be. But Melreen is godly on it, so I probably would have liked to see something like that. AM, he's farming well, but he's in pain. Does have the stick charges, so will be able to keep himself healthy. His life was not in jeopardy. But when you're blinking away, your CS definitely is, and immediately you can see that Navi going forward, Malik not having the mana, it just doesn't take that much. They get close, so the Frost Blast is going to be doing a ton of damage there between the two of them, but LeBron, he gets skewered into the tower shots, they hurt, and that's the first blood. Now the AM into the tower as well, he's going to have to blink out, but Lil Pleb, he has 3 stick charges that should keep him alive, but it doesn't matter. Navi, they strike first here in the bottom lane, and Ancient Tribe, they thought they had that fight. They thought wrong. Gonna be finding it out the hard way. So now the Anti-Mage that has been farming really well is probably gonna be losing a couple of those CS. Speaking about losing CS, Mixa on the top lane on the Lycan hasn't been having the best of times. He's probably used to always having 2 wolves to control, and now he only has 1. Shigetsu goes forward. Alex, he can't do nothing. Strength heroes, they might have a lot of HP, but their armor usually does lack. Of course, that far I think he has 4 starting armor, so they're not the worst. Meljul farming okay, but Mobe is crushing him in the mid lane. They're just crushing it completely. Speaking of crushing, Lil Pleb has gotten 3 CS in the past minute, so not good. And you can see just how much Navi are pressuring. Malik just tries to use all of his mana so that it doesn't get burned away by the AM. Nice approach there. Just do as much as you can, as fast as you can, and then the mana break just isn't as effective. Ixa, he wants his Helm of the Dominator, but the Helm of Iron will be coming out. So finally, he's gonna have the added armor, the extra regen, and it's gonna be a little bit harder to bully. Of course, having 9 CS 4 minutes into the game is already quite a lot of bullying going your way. Malik, he's going for a Meteor Hammer, already has a Perseverance, so he didn't go for an Arcane Boots. Something that we see Magnuses do, but I guess he doesn't want to have a huge mana pool. Now, even though it would help him in the Rubik harass the Anti-Mage even further, the Meteor Hammer is going to be very annoying. And when you look at Navi's lineup, early on, they don't have that much push. Once the Chen does get his creeps, that's when the pushing does start. But the Meteor Hammer will be an important tool to make sure that the tier 1s drop, right? And then once you get the Blink Dagger, you actually have the map open enough to utilize it properly. And also, not to forget the fact that RP, you connect it onto 2-3 heroes and there's gonna be a follow-up stun and damage, which is something that the Magnus usually lacks. Shigetsu goes forward. Look at the HP of Alex just deteriorate in a second. He's gonna live, but those Fury swipes creating some deep wounds there. It will live for now. We'll see how long that actually lasts. Anti-Mage still farming relatively okay. The creeps are close to his tower. LeBron trying his best to be annoying, but I think the aggressive potential from Ancient Tribe has passed its prime, right? Level 1, level 2, that's where the Lich can be the most annoying. Of course, once you get the Vanguard and the AM, you cannot be pressured, but I don't think you're getting kills at that point. We'll see though. There's still potential with the later levels. Getsu is getting low, but with 6 Fury Swipe stacks on you, Mixa, if you get close, you're gonna get ripped apart. You're gonna have to wait that one out. Danielle running away. I don't think that Mobe will be allowing this to happen. He does have the Chakram, and with just a couple of spells there, he does finish him off. Mixa gets finished off. So Navi, they get a core kill. Ancient Tribe, they get a support kill. Again, it is gonna be Navi a little bit happier with what just happened around the map though. Malik, next he tries to go for the Meteor Hammer. Without the mana, he's not taking any damage, but he's not moving. Look at him, the slowest Magnus in the world. Mammoths being this slow, it's no surprise they went extinct. Uses the sticks at the right time, and now Lil Pleb is gonna be taking a lot of energy. He plants a tree. Planting trees save lives, guys. Save the planet, save your life. Malik, he is showing some life lessons here in Lil Pleb. You cannot come out immediately. Alex dies on the other part of the map. And that's just beautifully played by Malik. Everything going perfectly from him. And in the end, that is what allows him to live. Sinister gaze onto Danielle. And the blink from the AM. He's thinking about it. He's coming over. Danielle lifts himself up. Probably didn't want to do that. But now they have the skewer into the tower. Little pleb taking a lot of damage, but the frost shield will definitely make sure that it's not as much as you would want Malik. Now he's trying to plant some trees. Not going to be happening. This Vanguard is keeping him alive. He's very tanky. But Danielle turns around to fight, and now the tower has finally decided to help him, but they're switching aggro from left to right. And Ancient Tribe, what a play coming out from them. Both of their safe laners are low, but they're gonna be getting the kills. And now we look at the net worth. Anti-Mage after that one is gonna be very, very happy.
I'm tipping. Or am I?
Speaking of happiness, Melojul can't find it because Mobe, he's behind his tier 1 and 2, and he's not giving him anything. And now look at the Tiny, how many creeps he's losing. Malady, no points in Penitence. That's interesting though. AM tries to blink away. Little pleb will be okay for now. Has the counter spell to counter the lift if he does get it off on time. Not the easiest thing to do for sure. As everything from the Rubik is instant. In theory, Rubik has to make a mistake. That's what happened earlier. Now Alex is in the mid lane. He probably wants to make something happen here to Melojul. And what they're doing, they're pressuring the tower. The cookie does get used, and Tiny is taking some damage. Does have the avalanche. That should keep him alive. But he's not in a good place to be alive at, to be honest. Well, Mixa in a lot worse place though, and this does alleviate the pressure from the mid lane. Shigetsu though, yeah, he's probably not getting out of this one. The wolves are following him, so they're always gonna see him. Timber Chain coming forward. There's gonna be another chakra. I mean, just like he dodges it, Shigetsu. Oh, some parkour moves here. You can't catch me. Oh, what a beautiful play coming out from him. He was waiting for the right moment for that third shock, and yeah, very agile on Shigetsu. Is that one RP gonna be used? Oh, they have so many ways to cancel his Meteor Hammer. Malik, you better stand your ground and fight, because you are not escaping from this one. The slow is too great, or is it? Melojul, they were baiting towards him, and Malik again using trees to survive. Melojul using trees to kill, and Na'Vi get 2 kills. This time around, it is gonna be Na'Vi that come out on top on the bottom lane. The spell usages from both teams, they're so cool. Canceling out Meteor Hammers, then baiting in. That is so amazing. And Melojul now, he is using this time to go around the map and get kills. He wants everything. His mid lane didn't go well, and he wants that early blink dagger while hammers are dropping on the bottom tower of Ancient Tribe. Na'Vi 2k gold lead. Melojul, this is important. When you're losing the lane, it's important to find impact in the game. He is 1,000 gold behind his mid lane counterpart, but if he's making plays happen around the map, it is gonna be quite nice for his team. Oh. Timber Chain does not connect. Melojul will be fine. That's only level 2 Timber Chain, so it was a little bit short.
Dire's top tower is gone.
Little pleb towards Malik. Is gonna be pushed back. Danielle doesn't want to use the spell just yet, waiting for that counter spell, but Little Pleb is not gonna be baited. Fade Bolt does come out. No return there with the counter spell, and Little Pleb, he is taking some solid amount of damage. Has 13 1 charges. Shouldn't die, but with a Tiny coming over, yeah, Lil Pleb, he has already seen this one. He doesn't want it to happen again. Blinks into the trees, and Melojul, is he gonna chase for this one? As he found him, Avalanche does connect, but Lil Pleb is still alive. Blink in 4 seconds, he has been found, and he will be slain. Actually, no, the one charge is the one we talked about earlier. They're gonna keep him alive, but they take down all of the trees. No hiding spots for Lil Pleb. Meanwhile, level 6 on Malady. He does get the hand of God. He has been touched. Not even God can save you from saws. They are very, very dangerous and very sharp. So they will bring down Malady. The problem is that they lost the anti-mage, so his Battle Fury timing is gonna get another hit. He has finished his power treads right now, but I don't think, yeah, other than the Vanguard or the Ring of Hell, he doesn't have a single component to his Battle Fury, and it's 12 minutes in. Usually with the Vanguard, you are allowed to stay longer in your lane, survive, but the rotations of Navi have been good, killed him. And it has, oh, it really has hurt him. Probably gonna continue to do so. While he's struggling with his Battle Fury build-up, Shigetsu, He needs 400 gold for it, even less. Tiny, not close to the blink just yet. He did go for the power tread, so it's gonna be like a 14-minute blink most likely. Maybe a little bit earlier if he gets a couple of kills later if he dies. Shigetsu is being targeted here, wants to jump to the low ground, eats a tree, and make sure, or cuts down a tree, make sure that he's alive. Now uses the overpower, chase me if you dare. There comes the tomato, and you all know the bears, they're omnivores, so they can eat those vegetables as well. But on the other part of the map, LeBron did die, so Na'Vi, they get themselves a kill. And look at how fast they just escape. Ancient Tribe, their only response is going to be taking down Vision Na'Vi. Again, showing their dominance. And Ancient Tribe don't seem to be on their level currently. They have taken down the top tower, that is nice, but the mid lane tower is still standing despite the immense amounts of pressure that... Oh, actually, it's not standing. What I'm saying, it's dead. Scratch that, guys. Melody, he's gonna be scratched here. What's with the Mortimer's kisses? It seems like the Snapfire does not fancy him all that much, and Alex will be dying. Maybe he was just afraid of that bear mauling on him. Melody, oh, he's baiting Mobe a little bit too much here, and his stacks are gonna start coming up at this point, but he's dead. He's not going anywhere. It's gonna be Melody that gets the kill. He leaves his animals, his friends behind to avenge him. So Chen might die, but he's gonna get something in return. And here comes a piggy. Usually is the wolf that kills the pig, that eats the pig. But this one was a rock in disguise, and Mixa is gonna get his teeth broken, and also a bonus 100 gold from that dominated creep. Avi just playing faster, and a little pleb, he's hoping for that Battle Fury. A broadsword will be coming towards him, so that's going to increase his farming speed slightly, but not enough. Vanguard on the AM, usually worth it. This game, definitely not going to be the case. This is the type of game where you would have been happier just going for a straight up Battle Fury, maybe even without boots. But it's easy to say what you should have done. He didn't know how it's going to go. He thought the Vanguard was going to protect his life. Just wasn't the case in this game. Na'Vi, they set up for those couple of kills in the bottom lane, and the anti-mage now, he's just not farming as fast as he would like. Look at the difference between him and the Ursa, and we talked about how much of a problem the Ursa is going to be. Na'Vi in a smoke. They want to show off the new shiny blink dagger of the Magnus, and Ancient Tribe, they're in a smoke themselves. But what if you get RP'd? Ancient Tribe, they do have the ulti of the Lich, so the Chain Frost is at the ready. Alex doesn't have Mortimer's Kisses. He probably won't have his life fairly soon. Okay, there's the Mortimer's Kisses. They do come out right now. Malak gets the ulti off. RP on the two of them. And look at how much damage Shigetsu's doing, but Shigetsu's dropping low. Now they turn around onto the anti-mage. Blink away. Ooh, it would have been really bad if he died. They lost the Magnus. Stolen Mortimer's Kisses. The cubes are raining down from the sky. And Tiny, once the anti-mage has the blink, little pleb, he doesn't know how close to death he is. Melojul is like, I cannot believe that this guy is farming right now. He ran home for sure. But boy, was he wrong. Darby came out. I thought he was not going to pull in LeBron on the Lich. LeBron is TPing in. What is he doing? Run away. Run away now. If you want to live, you're gonna run. And okay, he wants to live. No, the Tiny's coming from the side. LeBron is dead. He's dead 100%. The stolen Sinister Gaze, and he's gonna get the taste of his own medicine. Ulti from LeBron doesn't do anything. And that's gonna be another kill for Na'Vi. Shigetsu now has a double life, so next time, even if he gets close to dying, it's not gonna be that nerve-wracking for Na'Vi. Tiny has a haste. Oh, it seems like it's all Na'Vi right now, because Ancient Tribe, they have a Lycan. They're not controlling the top part of the map. They don't have the Battle Fury on the AM. They just don't have anything to look forward to. Mobe, he had a great lane, but now when you compare him to the Ursa, is just nowhere close to the net worth. And the supports of Ancient Tribe, they have strong spells, but when you don't have tanky cores to allow you to use them properly, then this is how you end up. You just end up dead. Alex is gone. Shigetsu is godlike on the Ursa. This is what happens when you give him his best hero, LeBron. Run away, my friend. You're gonna get melted, Navi. They're not kidding around, and I don't know if he's even cold enough to give them brain freeze. Melojule, he has found Mobe, toss back. They're just gonna play with him left and right. Where do you want to die? In the hands of the Ursa, you will. And he tries to get away, but with the lift, that's not gonna be allowed. What control from Navi. Ancient Tribe are helpless as their mid lane tower will fall, just like their mid laner a second before. 76% win probability here in the Ancient Tribe. They still have this AM. He did take down the bottom tower. That's something, opening up the map a little bit more for Ancient Tribe. The thing is, can you capitalize on it? Can you get out on the map? They don't have any blink heroes. Someone who buys a blink and just goes in and stuns. And really, the Lycan has been very quiet in this game. I don't know what Mixa is doing. He has the Helm of the Overlord. Okay, he was waiting for that one. LeBron, Frost Shield. I talked about it can help you versus the Ursa. Seems like when Shigetsu is so damn farmed that it feels like it does nothing. It's still doing a lot. He would have died in like 1/4 of a second. Now he survives for half a second. Tier 2 gone. The Chen. He has a shard, it seems like. Yeah, he bought a shard. So the shard of the Chen, what it gives you is that it allows you to take an ancient creep with one ancient creep for each level of the Hand of God skilled up. So 1, 2, or 3 if you don't understand. If it's level 1 Hand of God, you can get 1. If it's level 2 Hand of God, you get 2, and 3 you get 3. That's pretty much it. My explanations weren't good enough, but Shigetsu, he gets a Frost Shield. Is this how you do it, LeBron? Well, Rubik seems to be doing it better. Navi is crushing their opponents under their might. Shigetsu has a basher. If he sees the anti-mage, if he sees anybody, I just don't see them living. Mixa, what does he want to get? He wants a nullifier. Okay. So he wants to make sure that the supports die without any chances of living. Fine. Timbersaw, Sanjin Kaya, TPing out next to an Ursa with a basher. Not gonna be allowed. And Shigetsu does bring him down. The only help that he got was the avalanche from the Tiny. And that's pretty much the only thing he needs. I don't know if the Tiny was even needed there, but why not? Malik? Well, if he is needed for Navi, then he's not gonna be there for them because he will be taken down. Finally, Ancient Tribe land themselves a kill. But their kills are being tripled by Navi at this point. 7k gold lead and the Ursa disfarmed. Not much you can hope for him. So Anti-Mage will go for a Manta. I'm curious to see what he's gonna go for after that one. I thought this would be a butterfly game, but when you're this far behind, Shigetsu would see you want the butterfly and get an MKB before it. Speaking of seeing, Shigetsu, whoever he sees, that guy's dead. You don't want to be a prey of this guy because he seems to be a very capable hunter with 14 kills already. Malady, he has given everything to his Ursa. He's 0-2. Sporting some satyrs. Was the Hadouken to fly out. He does have the Harpy Stormcrafter as well, so Malady can do solid amounts of damage. Alex gets to the low ground with the Tumbler's Toy. He has a 4-staff as well. Cookie, eat your last meal. He's not going to be doing it. And will be taken down as well. Now the mid lane tower is the one they're going for. Little pleb blinks to the side. Malik, he knows. And the RP is at the ready. Ooh, little pleb. He's going to go for a TP now. He's gonna attempt to go for a TP. The stolen blink from the Rubik, get him out of the trees, into the hands of the Ursa, into the claws of the Ursa. At least Ancient Tribe will kill Malady around the mid lane. But Navi have gotten themselves a real prize. The win condition from Ancient Tribe. This anti-mage is not having a game.
I'm tipping, or am I? I'm tipping, or am I?
Yeah, okay, I'm tipping, or am I? You're not tipping, little pleb. You are not. Navi, they read him like a book. Rubik now has a blink, doesn't need to buy one. Mobe has been caught. We're gonna be watching at LeBron, right? Hoping that he's gonna do some slam dunk surprise, but with a Lich. not really possible. We can see that the Ancient Tribe, at least they're big NBA fans. LeBron, then Alex has Jokic in his name. My bad. I don't think it's his bad. He couldn't have done anything there. He pretty much got pulled from his base. Wherever Ancient Tribe show, they die. Lycan. Oh, he's gonna have that Nullifier soon on Mixa. Have we seen even one shapeshift? I feel like I haven't seen it on screen. Maybe he used it to run away one time. Oh, that fight around the Roche. Malik, just let him go. Nope. He bullied me in lane. He took my mana away. And now I'm gonna take his life away. Tossed up into the air. Put him into the ground. They're just playing with him. Smashing him. And LeBron is gonna be next. Shigetsu, he gets Mobe as well. There is no tree there, my friend. They're gonna try to slow him down. A shotgun for a bear. That is what you need. And now a few kisses there, reminding her of childhood. Snapfire though. This is not something that reminds you of childhood that much. DP out. Ooh, what a play coming out from Shigetsu. You wanted our carry that. You wanted that big 15 kill streak. And now you die for it, Mobe. He's gonna get a hammer dropped on his head. And finally, the Timber Saw will drop. Malik does get himself a kill. Na'Vi, 10k gold lead, continuing to destroy their opponents, and that was a huge outplay coming out from the Ursa. Oh, he went for a Crystallis. He just wants people to die. Shigetsu is thinking of a Aghanim shard. Though next row should be an easy grab for him, unless he wants to give it to somebody else. Maybe a Rubik, maybe a Magnus. Those are all some nice shards. I just don't think you want to give away even 1,000 of your gold when the game is going so well. Just want to end it. We're gonna be looking at Shigetsu. Also, there at the bottom right of your screen, guys, you're seeing that it is gonna be a move made by both teams. Shigetsu, Mortimer's kisses, BKB gets out. Mobe in real time is being destroyed in front of his base. Nowhere is safe any longer. Hopefully we're gonna be coming back into the real world, or we're just gonna be watching Mobe die everywhere. This is not fair. But look at the dive there. The AM was caught again. Oh, actually, that's not the aim. Lil Pleb does get his blink out. No, shapeshift. There it is. Mixa is now a big bad wolf, but a big bad bear is much more scarier. He goes and kills the dragon. Now Mixa is gonna be next, and the Mana Void. That's the gold for Lil Pleb. Give me 1,000 gold, and a 700 will be split there between everybody else. So they bring down the Ursa, and is this gonna be enough? It is gonna be enough for the Manta. Close to that one. So let's see. Lil Pleb, he has accomplished something that we thought is not going to be happening in this game. He has slain Shigetsu. Okay, now we're going to see this fight. Makes sense. You know, guys, new streaming services. You can watch whatever you want, whenever you want. We don't have to see it real time. We can just go back and get it. Get to see it later on. Shigetsu has still had his ulti here. When is he gonna pop it? The Nullifier is a counter for the Ursa, so it does remove the overpower. So you use it, it gets removed immediately. So the Ursa is just not a hero at that point. So Mixa, that's actually a cool item. So it's not about killing the supports, it's about making the Ursa not as strong as he is. And considering that's not strong at all, to be honest, that's your main spell. And looking at Na'Vi, their gold lead is in the Ursa. So if you make him useless, or at least half as useful, but I would say even more, then you actually got a shot. Cool item choices coming out from Mixup. Now I'm thinking about it more clearly. Right, there's not really any Force Staffs or Ghost Scepters that you want to counter. You're countering the Ursa. Ursa, though, jumps your AAM, and with the RP coming out, where's your Nullifier now? Oh, he's gonna use it on the Ursa. The thing is that your carry has already died. The ulti from the Lich, it's bouncing around. It's looking quite nice. It is slowing people down, but doesn't matter. Na'Vi, they've only lost Malady, and yep, that Nullifier has expired, so Shigetsu can get a triple, and now Mixa is running away. His ulti, when is it gonna be expiring? It's gonna be fine for now. Mobe did live. Ancient Tribe, they lose 3. They've only claimed 1 support, and it is a position 5, the lowest network hero on the side of Na'Vi. And straight into the pit, that's gonna be a shard for the Ursa now. Really no chances of Destroy surviving for more than 10 seconds. Even the tree volley from Melojul. Mobe run. I think he wasn't spotted there. If he was, he's dead. Surely. Actually, they give the shard to the Tiny. So did the Ursa already buy his? No, he's gonna buy it. Okay. That's the real MVP. Mobe. He is deep in enemy territory. He's thinking, I'm not going to be found here. The stolen chakram, it definitely hurts him. But the horn toss, they're trying to break this robot of the timber saw. And here comes the chakram. Rubik, he has understood the technology that Mobe is using and just turned it against him. Hopefully AI doesn't do that. No Skynet, please. Real life, that would be nice. Yeah, Rubik is much more intelligent than any AI. Shigetsu does get the Daedalus with the Empower, the Battle Fury. Boy, I wouldn't want to be in the skin of anyone on the receiving end of that one. Snapfire 0 and 10. Alex hasn't been having a good game. Then again, who has been having a good game on the side of Ancient Tribe? AM. AM wants an E-Blade. Okay. So they're doing everything in their power to counter the Ursa. His Mana Void is gonna be doing more damage. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's put it that way. You need to come up with some shenanigans. Really, no classic AM item. Abyssal Blade, you jump in on someone, the others kill you. Not gonna work. Butterfly, they're gonna see you going for it and build up to it. Very weak. I guess Ghost Scepter does give you something. And also, Ancient Tribe, they do give LeBron to Na'Vi. Yules onto the Ursa. He's gonna be stopped a little bit. Now he's focusing on the Ancient Black Dragon, who will be fast enough to run away from now. Mixa is getting himself away. It's going to be a 1-for-1. That's the best trade that Ancient Tribe have had for a very long time. Though I don't think that Na'Vi are okay with this. They want to change it. Alex, going to be fine. Nice item choices from the Snapfire. Both the E-Force and the Yules are designed to do well against the Ursa. When your status resistance is high, if you get Yuled up or tornadoed by the Invoker, it just doesn't reduce the duration that you're up in the air. Your status resistance means nothing against strong winds. So Shigetsu going for the push. He wants this tower down, and his wish will be coming true. He does lose a lot of his HP. Still has the Aegis. We'll see if he wants to use that one. Oh, RP into the backline. He's not going to be moving the back. The Ghost Scepter of the Anti-Mage is going to be keeping himself. Okay, jump in from Shigetsu. Immediately he has been nullified. He doesn't do enough damage, and Malik will be dropping down. He didn't turn in time, and that's why he couldn't skewer them immediately. Dersa could be losing one of his lives here, but he still has the Aegis and the BKB after he falls. He's still not dropping down. Penitent onto the Timber Saw, slowing down a little bit, but they're thinking about re-engaging Ancient Tribe. They feel like this is their time to go. Na'Vi, they're just not at full power. Ursa jumps in, yield up immediately, gonna try to jump away. They don't want to use the nullifier just yet, but they're actually gonna use it now, so he's not gonna have it once the Ursa is back to the world of the living. Na'Vi, Avalanche, the tree volley coming through. Melojul doing so much damage to the flap, going into the backlines. He was Danielle, he's alive for now, but onto the cliff he goes. He has the high ground. That's not gonna work. This is not Star Wars, Danielle. He does get taken down, but the Anti-Mage will pay the price because of it. Mobe goes to the side. Malady taking some damage. Where's the Ursa? He did TP back to the base, understanding the dangers. Without the Ursa, there's not much they can do. Melojul, he's trying to protect Malady, but that is not a smart move, my friend. You could easily be taken down yourself. Melojul, Shadow Blade, that is the thing that's gonna protect him. An Ancient Tribe, they're keeping themselves in this game. They don't lose the lane of Rax. They push back everybody, and they get 3 kills while doing it. You can count 4 if you want to count the Aegis. Yules, That Yules has really been making a difference. Alex on point, but here comes the Ursa. It's gonna be nullified immediately. No more power for you, no problem. I'm just gonna go with classic right clicks and kill you lot. And now Mixa wants to escape, but the Skewer will not allow it. Horn Toss doesn't stop it any longer. And now he's getting trees tossed into him. Wolves like to live in the woods, but they don't like the woods crashing onto them. That's exactly what Melojul is gonna be bringing: death and destruction to the home and the life of the Lycan. So Ancient Tribe, they do lose 2 heroes there. I really like how Alex is playing this though. It's the Yules and the Nullifier of the Lycan have really been making a difference in these fights. To be honest, it doesn't feel like Navi are 20,000 gold ahead. So I'm a big fan when you find new and innovative ways to deal with problems that arose in the game in general. So that means that Ancient Tribe, they're actively discussing, how do we win a losing game? What do we do? Is there a chance for a comeback? Let's just not play classic Dota and go on autopilot. Let's try to be and get better. That's what they're doing. Mobe, well, we need to be in a better position here. He has a halberd, he has an E-blade. Those are again items that do counter the Ursa, that do stop all of this physical damage coming through. He uses the E-blade on himself, trying to do some damage. Not going to be happening, and Navi finally bringing down the Ursa does make his presence known there as well, but he's really not going to be contributing to the kill whatsoever. Anti-Mage going for a Basher. He has the Blast Rig on him. That's nice. So Ghost Scepter, Blast Rig, Vitality Booster. Definitely putting a lot of emphasis in surviving, and it is important, right? But the second he gets caught, he's gone. Even with the Basher, so I'm not sure. But whatever item I would see, I would not be sure. That E-blade sounded cool, right? Someone is lacking a lot of mana. Little pleb, the Blast Rig, they're saving him, and she gets you to know about it, so he didn't go for his ulti immediately. Maybe if he did, the Anti-Mage would have died. You do purge off the Blast Rig effect. You can do something about it. Melojul from the other side coming through. He has been spotted with vision. Whoa, he's dead, Alex. I thought he was out, but the tree's flying out there, and Melojul, he does guess right. Little pleb, blink away. He's gonna be successful just in time. Horn Toss doesn't stop him from blinking away. Navi, now they're coming for a push. They know that you're missing a hero. That Yules has been a big deal, but also the Frost Shield will be a big deal in defending their base. They also have a glyph, so that's 7 seconds that you're not going to be pushing that effectively. Ancient Tribe, they're going to allow the mid lane to drop down. We all know how fast the Tiny can push. And also with the Empower, it's going to be even faster. The Tiny, oh man, look at that damage. He has 730 per hit. It's not fair. It's just not fair how much Melojul smacks down this. Now it increases to below 50. I don't know why he had that much. Anyways, Mobe, E-blade on himself. He's gonna be fine. Little flip into the midst of it all. He has been RP'd, and here comes the Meteor Hammer. You're not leaving this stun alive, but dead. You can go back there. Fountain does have a buyback. We'll go for it. The Enrage of the Ursa. That stun will not last long enough. Again, there's gonna be a Nullifier onto the Ursa, meaning the overpower is not gonna be doing much, but it will expire now. He turns around onto Mobe, who goes a little bit too deep. Does have a buyback himself. A little flip goes on Shigetsu, takes away his mana. This Ursa could be going down, and they don't even need the mana void. They're turning it around with a couple of buybacks. Ancient Tribe, they use 3 of those, and now it's Navi on the retreat. They were the ones coming ahead, and look at the E-blade. The Tiny dropping low, still alive, not for long. Mobe gets a double after his buyback and is searching for more, but Navi, the rest of the pack, Daniel and Malik, the boys from the offlane will survive. It's gonna cost Ancient Tribe 3 buybacks, so another fight like this is game. But they're still staying in it. They're staying in this game number 2, and they are staying in the Pinnacle Cup. Ancient Tribe, they want to continue competing, and they don't want to get eliminated today. The problem is, of course, Navi, they have a say in it as well. The Roche will be up in 2 minutes, so Lord Gaben, he's not gonna be on the side of Ancient Tribe, even though they're weaker, but they've shown bravery. Luck will not follow the brave in this game in particular. It will follow the strong. Anti-Mage will have an Abyssal Blade and 1,000 gold. That could change things if you can jump and burst someone down. Jump in, Abyssal Blade, take down mana, E-blade comes out, boom. With the Timber Saw spells as well, could be huge. We'll see how it works out overall. Magnus does have an Octarine core. He is stacked. He's really stacked. He's going to be spamming out a lot of spells, thinking about the Lincolns, and that's a big item for sure. Putting it on your Shigetsu. He's had a perfect game. Was 15-0, maybe even more. Now he has died 2 times in a row. No, Lil Pleb, you don't want to be there, believe me. He doesn't have a buyback. He's just going to get smacked down. No nullifiers, no Yule Scepters, nothing there to save him. Nobody was close. 110 seconds on the sidelines. He will not be a part of this game any longer. He will not be a part of this tournament any longer without your AM in a 4 versus 5 scenario. Through a 24,000 gold deficit, how can you hope to fight? It doesn't matter how. It's just that Ancient Tribe, they're not giving up just yet. 5%, that's a little bit too generous. Coming out from Dota Plus, Mobe jumps in. He wants to prove that at 5% could come out in a victory, but they found the Lycan Mixa. His nullifying days are over, and now the disarmed Ursa will be showing just how sharp his claws can be. Alex going forward, he does have the Ghost Scepter to keep himself alive, and these 3 heroes from Ancient Tribe, they are gonna be staying in the game for now. Mobe, the Frost Shield was given to him, meaning that the tier 4 will be going down. The buyback from the Snapfire, that's the last one that they have. They have nothing else left in the deck. The Horn Toss, yes, we did want to kill you again, Alex. You are annoying with your Yule Scepters, creating wins no longer. And Mobe will be next. Kill all of them, slay them all, and force them to give up. Ancient Tribe taps out, and they will be taken out of the Pinnacle Cup with Na'Vi getting the victory. The 8 directly invited teams into the Pinnacle Cup are not, or invited directly into the round 3 are not to be underestimated. We're going to be looking at Na'Vi as they're happy with their first victory. And then we're going to be moving on to the schedule to see what we have in store for us in the rest of the day. Na'Vi, they've beaten Ancient Tribe. You can see the other 4 best of 3s here. Moneymakers versus OG is going to be the next game. Of course, later on we go into Alliance versus Hellraisers and into the Breach versus Quest Esports to end the day. But we can also look at the bracket and just what's happening there. So Na'Vi, they did go through. They're going to be waiting for the winner of Quest Esports versus Into the Breach. But more importantly, they've already won something in this tournament, and that's going to be $1,000. Ancient Tribe, they're not going to be going home without anything in their pockets. $1,000 for them. That means 200 for each of their players. Well, somebody's gonna say not that much, but to be honest, anything is better than nothing. And Ancient Tribe, they have proven they can stand their ground somewhat versus Na'Vi, but if you compare the 2 teams, Na'Vi currently definitely ahead, and Ancient Tribe in Division 2 in Western Europe, I think they're gonna have to play a little bit better than that. So guys, that's it for the first best of 3. We have 3 more to go. I'm gonna be on the next one casting, and then later on in the day, Blue Scale is gonna be taking over. The next one is gonna be super interesting, though. I think we know who the favorite is coming into it. Yesterday, OG, they qualified for the major, but can they show that much strength here at the Pinnacle Cup? Probably yes, especially in the early stages now, development of the tournament. Moneymakers not to be underestimated, but they are coming in as the heavy underdogs. What's going to happen in that one? Will it be an easy 2-0 for OG, or will Moneymakers give them a fight? We don't know, but after an hour break, we'll find out. So see you then.
Words that come together, story that we never told. So if I say in for my own, you said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, oh, I'll always be your captain. From our failures we have grown. You said Seagulls flying overhead, towels down in the sand, little crabs walking over our legs, and we were together just like lovers should have been. Like the changing tides, you have changed your mind, and now you are no longer mine. Last summer, you were holding my hand. Last summer, you were laying in my bed. Last summer, we were more than just friends. But that was last summer. That was last summer. And I miss the salt in my hair, and I miss your emerald stare, and I wish you were still here in your red sundress, watching the sunset by the pier. In your red sundress, watching the sunset by the pier. Last summer, you were holding my hand. Last summer, you were laying in my bed. Last summer, we were more than just friends. But that was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer. Like the changing tides, you have changed your mind. Now you are no longer mine. With tears in my eyes, I recall the times when I had you by my side. Last summer, you were wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Joseph down on Columbus Avenue. Down in the city, there's a place that never sleeps. You can see it all up past 57th Street. Music is hot and the drinking there's free. It'll turn you upside down before you count to three. One, you're looking for a helping hand. Two, you need a friendly face. Three, feeling good you can barely stand. You're falling all over the place. One, you're looking for a helping hand. Two, you need a friendly face. Three, feeling good you can barely stand. You're falling all over the place. You own it, they got it, they flown it, you bought it. Ow! Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another head now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. Columbus Avenue. Ha! Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. Columbus Avenue. Ha! Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. One, you're looking for a helping hand. Two, you need a friendly face. Three, feeling good you can barely stand. You're falling all over the place. One, you're looking for a helping hand. Two, you need a friendly face. Three, feeling good you can barely stand. You're falling all over the place. You own it, they got it, they flown it, you bought it. Ow! Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right we already know, and we feel it. I really do understand the truth, we can't go any road. Need you now. I'm your queen and you the king right now. This a kingdom, let's play it how you like. Haha, doesn't make you feel, or you wanna change, I'll be whatever, what you like. We can dance, you got some moves tonight. Stars are watching us in the sky. I wanna last it forever. It's a sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I won't lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you.